Ahoy, fellas. Joey's gonna win. At your service, back in the apartment, and back doing my more simplistic workouts. I'm actually quite excited to get back into it, just because I've been really enjoying these workouts. I think they suit my body pretty well, and they suit what I'm trying to go for. Hunter's is good for a shakeup. He has a lot more equipment, and I really like benching. But I'm excited to be back doing my workouts. So today is biceps and triceps. Should be simple enough, just doing bicep curls and the skull crushers, same as 2 weeks ago. Before we begin, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and if you keep coming back for the routine workouts, subscribe, and let's continue our fitness journeys together. Let's get into it. So, as per usual, we've got our bands ready to go. We're going to start out with our bicep curls, and actually I'll step on with both legs, why not? And we're just going to do a nice warm-up. Not really a warm-up, this is going to be its own workout, but we're going to do the exhaustive part of the exercises. And then we go right into the next workout. So yeah, basically the exact same as before I went home. You need to go like this. Oh. Alright, that's nice. That's nice. Even though it was not quite as intense as, Hunter's starting workouts, it's good. This feels like my pace. This feels like what works for my body and for, what I'm going for. Because I'm not looking to really bulk up like him, right? I don't expect to get too thick, as it were. I'm going to probably remain relatively gaunt, and I'm okay with that. But I think that suits my aesthetic a good bit. And we're just gonna hop right into the next one. I think I'm actually going to do the left side first, just to make sure it gets nice, proper rest before we move on to the actual skull crushers. I need to make sure to keep that shoulder. I need to make sure that my arm stays up. I need to feel it in my shoulder to know. Because otherwise, if this begins to droop, it doesn't have quite as much effect. Whew. You know, that's something that probably should be said, that I don't know if I iterate it enough, but, you know, because bodies are different, you do need to find out what workout works for you. Just because I'm doing this at-home workout with some bands and some cheap. Actually, the bands were cheap. I don't think the weights were. But if you need just like a cheap weight, like a $15, right? And just one, that works. And I say that it depends from body to body, but that's actually not really true. Right. You could get completely jacked with the cheapest weights you can find with, you know, I'm not going to sit down. I was going to sit down. I don't want to sit down. But you can achieve pretty much anything with enough tenacity. You don't need the full equipment that Hunter has. You don't need as little equipment as I have, right? As long as you actually put in the work, you are very careful, you are tenacious about everything, you monitor your diet, you do all that good stuff, you can get completely shredded with one set of weights. It's not going to be as easy, but you can do it. Pissing me off. Yeah. And just because I use cheap bands or just because I have really nice weights, that doesn't mean you need that exact setup, doesn't mean you need all that. But if you followed it and you were very strict and careful about things, you'd be fine. You'd be A-okay. It all just depends on what you want your goals to be more than anything. What are you trying to get out of it? Okay, now you shape your workout into trying to get that. You shape your diet into trying to get that. So it's not necessarily that every body is different, but more of the end goal is not the same from person to person. You could achieve any end goal with any amount of equipment. You just need to supplement with other things like time and effort, right? It's that golden triangle. Money, time, and effort. But yeah. So that's the exhaustive, that's the warm-up section done. Even though I don't really treat it like a warm-up, it ends up being a warm-up just because of it being less intensive than the weights. Even though it's about the same weight, it's different, and I've explained it a couple times, so I won't repeat it ad nauseum. I might repeat it ad nauseum, but I'll try not to. So let's go ahead and get these going. Ooh. Just a moment. This is gonna be tough, I'm not gonna lie. Gotta secure my feet. Okay, need to make an adjustment there. This is why you should always be careful. Almost just broke my back doing that. But this is good. Oh, holy shit, that was tough. Okay. That was good, but that was tough. I had never done 50 pounds, or 10 reps of 50 pounds worth of skull crushers. And I do want to say my back is fine, everything was fine there. There was a little bit of a hiccup, but I caught it before I fully committed. So no worries there. Okay. Well, that's a personal best, fellas, right there. And we're gonna try to do that for 2 more sets. I'm going to feel this tomorrow. I'm going to feel this hard tomorrow. Just a little bit of water there. Again, you don't want to go too much. Don't want to drink too much because then you might cramp up. Just a minute before we go on to the skull crushers again. I know, I've been saying about increasing the intensity and keeping high energy. But you gotta make sure that you don't fly too close to the sun. And I want to make sure that I am well and good, because it's never fun to fail a skull crusher. In case that weren't obvious from the name. That took a lot out of me. Frankly, I don't really want to keep going. I want to be done for the day, call it a day, but, you know, you just gotta ignore that part of you. Listen to your body instead, not just your brain. Adjusting my mouse so it doesn't fucking fall again, because I swear there is a magnet in the mouse. I swear there's one to the floor too. That's 5. Feeling this in my core, as you can probably imagine. Not the worst thing by any means, but it's another thing to focus on, to distract me. Oh shit. Leg failure there. That would have been 9, but since it failed, that's an 8. So just 2 more. Failed on 10. So we'll just wait a minute and go for the 10th one. And if I fail on the 3rd try, because this would be the 3rd fail if it does happen, then I'll call it there for this set. All right. Didn't fail there. I'm gonna take my slippers off for a minute, because I'm exerting myself. There's a good bit of heat. I need to cool off a little. How much time are we looking at? 20 minutes, okay. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a bit of a longer break. And then I'll try to do the last sets. It is going to be a bit longer of a break, so if you want to click off here, finish on your own, no worries. If you want to click off here or even skip ahead, go for it. And basically we'll see if I can't complete a third set. Because I could do the bicep curls. That one's fine. I could probably do those now. And I think I probably will. But, yeah. So now, one more break. This is probably going to be about 2 minutes, at least. While that's going on, I'm going to get my creatine made, since I didn't do that. My arms are feeling really tight right now. So that lactic acid is nice and built up. Tomorrow's shoulder workout is going to be hell. How much time we got? 23 minutes? 24 actually. Going on 25, okay. Well, it's now or never. If I can't complete this last set, then I can't complete this last set. But it'll still have been a hell of a workout. That was 7. That was a dodgy 7th one. That one felt like I used my shoulders. But I'm gonna take it. Just a quick break. All right. That was 9. Another quick break, it's okay. We're not losing any time here. Oh. That's fun. All right. Good freaking workout, fellas. Oh man, it might not be as intensive or as it might not be as well equipped as some of Hunter's workouts, but man, you can still get a hell of a workout if you just put the effort in, you just understand things and you push a little bit, experiment a little. So, with that being said, thank you for joining me. I hope you had a good time. I hope to see you here again, and I hope you have a good rest of your night.